All right, music fans, welcome. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about a music legend who just passed away at the age of 81. And I'll talk about this in real time for a few real people just like you and just like me. So, Jimmy Cliff, who was one of reggae's best, and I would have to say a pioneer of that format, but also just of great music in general. See, I look at reggae as like a real hybrid of rock and pop and R&B and all of those different things. And there aren't a lot of obviously people are going to say Bob Marley, right? But Jimmy Cliff, early on, you can get it if you really want. I mean, what a song, right? But a whole bunch of other great tunes. He did a nice redo. Oh, I don't know how many years he did his version of I Can See Clearly Now, which was already a great song, and his version uh, was very good as well and put the song back on the charts and so forth. But he passed away at the age of 81. His wife, Latifah Chambers, wrote this. It's with profound sadness that I share that my husband, Jimmy Cliff, has crossed over due to a seizure followed by pneumonia. Now, again, I'm not going to say anything about the seizure. People have seizures, okay? He's 81, all right? To all his fans around the world, please know that your support was his strength throughout his whole career. He really appreciated each and every fan for their love. Born James Chambers in St. James Parish on the beautiful island of Jamaica that was pretty much destroyed by a hurricane a few weeks ago. Cliff grew up singing in his church and first made waves at age 14 with his local hit called Hurricane Hattie. By the late 60s and early 70s, his songs Wonderful World, Beautiful People, and Vietnam reportedly praised by Bob Dylan as the best protest song ever written. We could use a few more really good protest songs, by the way. This, of course, made Jimmy Cliff known beyond the shores of Jamaica. Throughout a career spanning more than 6 decades, Cliff released over 30 albums, toured worldwide, won 2 Grammy Awards, and became one of the only musicians besides Bob Marley to be awarded Jamaica's Order of Merit. In fact, Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness called Cliff a true cultural giant whose music carried the heart of our nation to the world. Totally agree with that. I mean, if you want to put on some Jamaica, obviously you put on Marley, but definitely some Jimmy Cliff in there as well. Just a great musician. By the way, Jimmy Cliff was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2010. And by the way, I have no problem with that. I think that's good. He deserved it. He'd been around for a while. By 2010, he was eligible for quite some time, and his impact on every reggae musician to come after him and many in the rock world, it's hard to calculate the kind of influence that he had. Holness wrote again, his music lifted people through hard times, inspired generations, and helped to shape the global respect that Jamaica enjoys today. Great words from the Prime Minister of, Prime Minister Andrew Holness of the island of Jamaica. And again, they've been through a lot. Wouldn't it be cool if we sent Jamaica some money instead of sending money to these countries that are fighting endless wars? Just saying. I mean, they were just destroyed by a hurricane, and maybe send a few dollars in honor of the great Jimmy Cliff. I don't know. They're not making Jimmy Cliffs, folks. I like to say this, when somebody passes, when there's so much talent, so much influence, so much musicality there, such a great vibe. It's just sad. I mean, this kind of music, nobody's making it. I know there are reggae musicians out there doing their thing, and I'm sure there are some good ones. But man, Jimmy Cliff was one of the best. The Harder They Come. Remember that one? Just a great song. and he's going to be missed. He was always, Jamaicans typically are always very happy, but he always had a smile on his face pretty much in every press photo, every photo op. Anyone who took a picture with Jimmy Cliff, they got a big toothy grin. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his wife and family and all the fans of his music. And there are many fans of this style of music. And I would say this music doesn't get its proper respect today. I mean, reggae, man, it was making inroads, and I could listen to some reggae. I know reggae is associated with certain things, I get it, the wacky tobacco, the ganja, however you want to characterize it. But you know what, folks? It's just really good music. It makes you feel good. And he started out singing in church. So there you go. Jimmy Cliff, one of the best, dies at age 81.